Audacious Raw Theatre proudly presents Dominique Jones' phone booth monologue, The Voicemail.
Surprised this thing even works.
Please leave your message after the tone. Press any key to end.
Hey, I hope you're doing well. Taking care of yourself? I don't know when I'll be able to see you. With how things are going, who knows? Just wanted to call to own up to the mistakes we made. Yeah, does sound confusing, doesn't it? I suppose it's because you have yet to see what it's like to bloom a plant in the wrong soil. How, even though it comes from the same earth, its environment refuses to let it forget that it needs to grow differently. So it grows small. So small it can even tell the sun of its potential is being eclipsed by the ideals of society. There are few things that cut through a small town like a river, but variety is one of them. Parting the sea of normality, you'll find glances posing as fishes gasping for water because they were caught using your skin as bait, leaving you worried the few connections you gain secretly have gills instead of lungs. It's how I found skepticism can become a silent withholder of friendships. So, I had hoped that by now, I would have helped to lay the foundations for you to see a world a little differently than I had. A few more smiles, a little more laughter, a little less pain. I am prepared to give you the talk of the birds and the bees. How you eventually will argue over the things that seem so small in my world, but fill so much space in yours. I am prepared for you to teach me just as much, if not more, than I will teach you. I'm prepared to see you grow and show the world that you just might be wise and wild enough to change it. But I am not prepared for how the world might be wild and corrupt enough to change you. Not prepared to have the talk with you about how painful it may be to shapeshift into a smaller version of yourself, but it'll be less painful than losing your life because the strife has been grandfathered into your reality. I am not prepared to test the theory of how many tears parents need to cry to stop a bullet from piercing a child's heart, because I'm afraid it's already too late to start crying. I am not prepared to see you lose your childhood to the lessons of blackness in America. And I don't know how I will bring you into this world, but it won't be standing still. Even if that means that I need to learn how to build ladders or climb mountains just so you can see how beautiful the sun can be.
This activity is made possible by the voters of Minnesota through grants from the Minnesota State Art Board, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.